Well, isn't that just amazing?
I can listen to that all day.
It is, yes, it is pure nirvana. But hello, everybody. Um, Welcome to Extra Credits, the once a week show where we talk about video games, and nothing but video games. But sometimes video game butts. Joining me is a man who knows all about the butts, Captain the Great Digger.
Yes, I know all about the butts.
Yes, he is a master of the deadlift.
Yeah.
How you doing, friend?
I'm doing all right.
Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I guess really the only headline I kind of wanted to bring up is I was hearing some rumor stuff. Like I tend to kind of peruse. Well, actually, there's two things. Before we start doing the rumor mill, Caster, did you know the Steam Summer Sale is going on right now?
Yes, I have heard from many different people that it's going on.
So yeah, I want to kind of take a look at the Steam Summer Sale and be like, see like, what are we going to get? Let's see here. So I got it loaded up here, and then chat. Let me know if you guys have picked up anything or you plan to. I'm waiting until my paycheck comes in. I'm gonna buy some stuff. But
Yeah, get that menace off the screen. I'm having flashbacks.
It's not even a good discount.
No, it's not even Rivals, and I'm already having like flashbacks.
Yeah, some of these deep discounts actually I think are really good. I will say, RoboCop for $5. RoboCop Rogue City is an insane deal.
That is a good game. Even if you never played RoboCop, that's a good game.
Crash Insane Trilogy for $4 is literally an insane deal.
Yeah.
Black Mesa for $2. Oh my god, you'd be stupid not to get that.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy for $6, not bad. Let's see here. I'm thinking about picking up Riders Republic. I've been looking at that one. Beyond Two Souls, no. I don't care if it's $2. I'm not buying it. I'm still not buying it.
Yeah. Now, there's some games that you couldn't pay me to fucking play, you know.
Yeah, let's take a look at my wish list. Let's see what we got on my wish list here. Let's see here. This is my personal wish list. So judge me as you will. I need to play this game, if nothing else, just because it's like my hometown, kind of. Persona 4 Golden for $10, not bad. Okay, Vampire is a really good game. It's like a vampire Dark Souls kind of game. It's pretty sweet.
Wait, Barbie dress up? What? No.
Screw you. I'll probably get Days Gone at some point. Razor Renaissance. I've heard mixed things about that. Legend of Mana. Oh, Terminator Resistance. That's made by the same people who made RoboCop. I heard that one's really good as well.
Yeah. I have a Steam account. I just don't have a very good computer to play it on.
Yeah, I have a really good computer and I have a Steam Deck, so get good scrub.
Yeah.
I mean, remake integrate. If it was like $20, I might get it, but like 30, maybe I'll wait.
I am looking into getting a gaming laptop. So you know.
Have you looked into getting a PC handheld?
No, I kind of want a laptop because I want to do more than just game.
Mm-hmm.
But
fair enough. Dark Forces remaster, I might pick that up soon. Stick of Truth for $750 is a pretty good deal, I'll say. I'm probably gonna pick up Jedi Survivor eventually. Maybe when it's like not like you just know that it's like some point soon in the next year it's gonna be like 90% off for $10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, for $14, it's not a bad deal.
Steam sales are like fucking just crazy.
Yeah, it's a summer sale. This is the sale right now. But yeah, like some good stuff. Like I'll probably pick up a few things. I'm probably gonna pick up Persona 5. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do it for because it's on sale on Switch as well. Yeah. Yeah, Claire upstairs is only 10, whatever. So yeah, if any of you guys are planning on or have bought anything from the Steam Summer Sale, let me know. But let's kind of talk about some rumor mill here. Apparently, the voice actor for Edward Kenway from the original game has leaked or something that there's going to be an AC4 remake, which honestly sounds about right, because like it's like the last card Ubisoft has to play is to remake their fan favorite game.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, as much as I would love an AC4 remake, they're going to find a way to mess it up.
And just to clarify for everybody, this is Assassin's Creed, not Armored Core, which would be an awesome remake.
Creed 4. I mean, they did release Assassin's Creed, the new Armored Core game. FromSoft did.
Oh wow!
I need to check that out. You never saw that?
No,
they released. Yeah, FromSoft did a new Armored Core game.
Oh wow! Screw me.
All right, so we're gonna watch the Armored Core 6 trailer for Caster's sake. Oh gosh, I remember when this was unveiled. I freaked the frick out.
You again.
Yep, it's me.
I'm not exactly craving company here.
Hounds now entering combat zone.
Well, we've come a long way, baby. Come a long way from the PlayStation 1 days.
617.
Oh god, yes.
Fill me in, Admiral Walter. Well, at least you're helping me clear my inventory.
I mean, it's a cinematic trailer. You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Put in a convoluted story about politics and stuff, and Kojima's got a rock hard erection.
Oh, this is a FromSoft game, so it's like even worse.
Yeah.
All right. So here's a gameplay trailer, just kind of give you a better idea. All right, let me just put this. See, there you go.
This is actual gameplay. Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the stuff right here.
Caster, do you need a moment?
I do. What's crazy is like Armored Core is some of the most it's some of the most expensive retro games you can get. The originals.
They weren't always like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Caster's like, I must play this game.
Yeah. So Book Talker talks about playing CRPGs. And he says it stands for computer role-playing game. It's a genre of video game that typically involves a detailed story. Isn't that RPG?
We do have comments. It's not really showing up.
We've got all kinds of comments.
Oh shoot! Okay. I'm gonna refresh this page. So if there's some stuff that happens, the stream's gonna keep going. But I'm just gonna refresh the page.
Yeah.
All right. Holy crap, you guys!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I am so freaking sorry. All right.
Yeah, we had comments as soon as the stream started, the minute it started, we had people.
God. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. It wasn't showing up for me. I was blind. All right, let's catch up on some comments here. Hoodie Williams said, "What's up? Wake up." Best boot up sound ever. Yes. Book Talk's like, hello, Phoenix. Hello, Book Talk. Nice to see you. Yo, what's up, Mr. Raven? Thank you. And food. yes. Jason Ingram doing his usual flexing. He says, my video I dropped on my channel today got 44 views. Honestly, yeah.
Nice.
You know, honestly, that's good. Honest, like I'm not no caveats, whatever. That's just good, bro. Good evening, Nathan Brown. What the F did I walk into? I don't know what he's talking about, but I like CRPGs, you know. And then oh yeah, I'm the same way with you. I had a couple things in my shopping cart, and it went in 50% on sale, so I couldn't knock this around. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I have like so many different versions of FF8 plus emulation. Like, I have a physical copy of FF8. I have the PC version, the older PC version. I have it on emulation, so it's like really hard to justify me buying FF8 again, even though it's one of my favorite. Canadian RPGs. I need to buy RE4 Remake sometime. Computer. It's computer RPGs. Usually it's just a kind of stand-in for Western, and then Book Talk pretty much says it for me.
I mean, isn't that like most RPGs or have a detailed story?
Oh God, please no! We're not going there. We're not doing that. I hate that argument. But I thought AC game was actual construction. Dear God. Hey, Phoenix in chat. Figure I stop by and return the favor. Hey, Anime Night. Always happy to have you. Oh yay, Black Flag remake. Just know he's rumored. What's up, Anime Night? Happy day to you, Happy Dinosaur. He says happy day to me. RPG and C. Yep, that is correct. Book Talk. That is very much correct. Oh gosh, we have to do an episode. What is an RPG at some point? I can feel it. I'm not looking forward to it, but we're gonna have to do it. He blind. I mean, I am wearing glasses, so good job, Phoenix. And then okay, all right. I have made amends. I have caught up with chat. I have read your beautiful messages, and then another one just comes in.
Nope.
Just when I thought I was out, I can help you justify it. You just need another FF8 for reasons. No.
The same reason people keep buying Skyrim for like the 5th, 6th time.
See, the thing is, for me, it's Star Wars Force Unleashed. Like, I think, let's see here. At one point I had it for PSP, my favorite version. I had the PS3 version. I think I still have the PS3 version. And I have it for PC. So, like, 3 different versions.
Yeah.
Since Nick dropped the ball, all hail Pence, all hail Best Girl. I mean, let's be honest. It's time to wake up. You were going to do that anyway. Don't lie. Condemned Criminal Origins, only $4. I don't know. I don't know. I might be convinced, though. In general, role-playing game is a broad genre. It comes with a wide range. Yeah, we're going to have to do a What is an RPG episode at some point.
I mean, it just sounds like splitting hairs, you know? Like...
See, my thing is the people who claim that Zelda is an RPG. Because, like, the problem is, you're like, oh, it's a role-playing game. You're playing a role.
Well, I'm not.
Then FIFA, whatever, is a role-playing game. Call of Duty is a role-playing game because you level up.
Well, I'm talking about like from the traditional role-playing games. Like I'm not talking about like what is a role. I'm just saying like the difference between a role-playing game and a role-playing game with a detailed story. Like usually yeah.
Okay, that part I agree with.
That's what I'm talking about. Like I'm not talking about like this is an RPG. Crash Bandicoot's an RPG. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like. Don't most RPGs have detailed stories? Is a specific term often used to refer to older classics RPGs that were heavily inspired by table. Yeah. Okay. I guess.
Okay. It's time to wake up. I will give you that much. Zelda 2 is RPG light, very light, but I will give you points for that. That is fair.
We'll say it has RPG elements.
The problem is every game has RPG elements. Like Call of Duty has RPG elements in it. Assassin's Creed 4 has RPG elements in it. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, it's a topic that just never fails to just, and that is why we have to cover it, because you guys like making me mad. So, gosh, I love you guys. Oh gosh, darn it. Talking about video game intros. Okay. So yeah. Basically, the reason we're doing this topic is because I just find it to be a really fascinating thing. Where, by the way, video game intros, we're defining it in the loosest sense. So we're talking about like startup screens, like the PlayStation 1, or even like in Skyrim, which Hooded Raven owns like 50 different copies of. Where it's like, hey, you're finally awake, you know. So we're doing the broadest possible definition here, and we're going to be playing a lot of different intros. So if you guys have any requests you want us to play, please pop them down in the comments below. But let's start off with one that I think is very near and dear to both me and Caster's heart. Sorry, I was just previewing it to make sure it was the one I wanted. Caster, may I please make you smile?
Yeah, go ahead. I knew exactly that's what it was going to be. I knew exactly what it was going to be.
Oh gosh, what are some of your favorite intros?
Let's see here.
We'll do Mario Strikers after Caster.
The old. Well, if we're talking about just like company intros, I do like the classic Konami one.
Which one?
I don't know. I guess for like the 16-bit era.
Yeah, let me. Oh, this one. Oh, I know. I okay. Yeah. This is classic.
Yeah. Just very simple, but you know, every time I hear that, I always think of Rocket Knight Adventure.
For me, it's the 16-bit Capcom one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have another Dreamcast fan, Hooded Raven. You are in the right place here. Oh, brother, we love the Dreamcast here. So Book Talk says, video game intros are crucial for setting the tone, introducing a narrative, and immersing players. Right on, brother. Right on.
Yep.
So Usurper and Lord, they're DOS. Yeah, I believe they would be classified as CRPG. But all right, let's fulfill Happy Dinosaur's request. He's always been good to me. Let's see, your Mario Strikers intro. Okay. All right, we're only going to be doing a little short section of this, but all right, here we go. That looks like a morph ball from Metroid. I miss this era of Nintendo.
Yep.
Amen, brother. Hooded Raven, have you ever looked into like some of the homebrew stuff? Like you can run GTA 3 on the Dreamcast. I literally had the guy who was part of that project on here. But
yeah, Twisted Metal 2, one of my favorite PlayStation games ever.
I tried playing it. I can't play it. I mean, I played it a little bit as a kid, but like,
oh, it's my favorite. It's one of my top 10 PlayStation 1 games.
All right,
I love the cutout aesthetic.
It's like a motion comic kind of thing going on.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
name is
yeah.
Calypso. Exactly 1 year ago on Christmas Eve, my Twisted Metal contest destroyed the City of Angels. Down below, life has come to a halt as survivors struggle to stay alive.
Calypso! Calypso, what a...
Teen of the world's but where will the battleground?
Yeah.
Mr. Raven, you could just save in PS1 if you altered your PlayStation. To be fair, it's a lot hard. It was a lot harder back in the day. You need like a mod chip and whatnot. But all right, we got to do the like honestly. So it's like PS1 and then Dreamcast in terms of like system intros. This is classic. Who was the president of Nintendo? I believe it was Reggie Fils-Aimé. I believe Reggie was president at the time. The opening of Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, because it just kind of dropped you into the game, really. But yeah, like probably the number 3. Like startup thing has to be like the original Xbox.
Yeah. Like you're in a nuclear reactor or something.
It's just
Always
a lost art. Bit of a lost art, to be honest.
Yeah. I also like the Sega CD startup booting screen.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I'll pull it up.
I could jam to that song over and over again.
All right, here we go. For you, buddy.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, like a lot of times, like a lot of the early arcade games really didn't have a whole, like didn't really have a story.
For me, it was a lot of them had like the attract mode kind of thing.
Yeah, and a lot of old arcade games, they didn't really have like a story or anything, so there really wasn't really a startup to it, or kind of a intro. For the longest time, and then you got games like Donkey Kong, which had like an intro which told somewhat of a simple story, just to get you like what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah, a lot of games just dropped you in there. But as games got more sophisticated, we started seeing actual stories behind the games, and that's why we got these intros like.
I gotta
like oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is some ass kicking music.
1995, only on Nintendo Ultra 64.
Ultra Combo!
Combo breaker.
Combo breaker. You got to really get like your throat to kind of vibrate for that. It's
Yeah.
difficult. Yeah, the intro to BioShock 1, that is legendary. And then Halo as well. Oh,
Yeah.
But BioShock, like I like the whole I Choose Rapture thing. Really good.
We're going to talk about classic, 360 stuff. Do the Gears of War intro.
All right. Gears of War. I have no connection to this myself, but
Yeah, classic. Tells you the whole setup, everything you need to know.
all right.
The humans of Sera knew the illusion of peace until Emergence Day.
that's pretty good. I'll admit. Secret of Mana's intro is just pure bliss. If we're talking about like 60-bit ones, Chrono Trigger has a really, really good intro. But like, I'd mentioned it at the start of the stream, but like we have to, like it's kind of become a bit of a meme in recent years. But yeah, Skyrim. Talk to me, buddy. Oh, there we go.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Oh my god, Metal Gear Solid 3 intro.
Oh, classic. Yeah, classic.
Yeah. Snake Eater. Oh god. We're gonna do that one, and then that one I'm gonna play a little bit of because I'm pretty sure we'll get copyright struck for it. But then the next one is okay. All right, you got one for me. So, intro.
Yeah, the Splatterhouse games have always had like good intros. They set the tone and the mood.
Kojima's totally doing a bot intro. Oh, I'm not even showing it. Oh crap.
I'm searching and I'll melt.
He even does like the horns.
It sounds exactly like James Bond flick.
There's another who here has played No One Lives Forever? Are you familiar with this game, Caster?
What is this?
No One Lives Forever.
Oh.
It was a game from the early 2000s. It's kind of abandonware at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's currently playing Skyrim. Okay.
All right.
Metal Gear Solid was my very first Metal Gear, and the ending for me. Yeah. But yeah, No One Lives Forever is a great game. It's a kind of hard to get running currently, but you know, waiting for the rights issues to start out. Oh, come on, Book Talk. Come on. I have been working really hard to pay attention to you guys.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh, gosh. Look, I know chat's just giving me crap, and to be fair, I kind of deserve it, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Pence will live forever in infamy. What? Pence isn't dead. He's just not on the stream, bro. Just because he's a... Indeed. Oh, my God, you guys. Chat is having fun at my expense. Fine. If that is not the definition of a live stream, I don't know what is. But give me some more intros. I'm really enjoying this. There's one of my favorites. Which is literally the whole entire gonna play some. How are you enjoying Burnout Paradise? I've never actually played the Burnout games.
Burnout Paradise is actually pretty good. That's the only one I played. I remember back in the day because I had it for 360. I remember back in the day, you could hook up your webcam to it. Back when you had, remember when you had webcams for Xbox?
Oh god.
But yeah, but you hook up your webcam to it, and when you crash somebody, if somebody crashed into you in multiplayer, on the screen, like when you're getting ready to, like, I guess, respawn, it would have like a fake license plate, and it would take a picture of you take a picture of the person for a split second. So so it would look like, oh, this is the person that hit you. Well, I was playing with my cousin, and he kept hitting me, and every time he hit me, it was a different, like, funny picture he would do. But it'd always be like him flipping me off or him mooning me or something. And I'm like, oh, you asshole. Like.
Speaking of a-holes, yeah, Chill Guy, he's as old as the PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually older. When I was born in '87, so like not even the Genesis had come out yet. Growing up, trying to think, we had an NES at my parents' house, and my grandma had an Atari 2600. That's what I grew up with. Let's see here, but let me just play this intro. It is Zen.
Oh yeah.
You knew you were getting a good game. You knew, like, you're getting quality. Having Dinosaur says, my only complaint is that the map sucks, so I'm trying to be more Field of Virtual City. But I'm still playing the remastered version on Switch 1. Yeah, I saw that you... I'm older than Phoenix. Great. Ah! I'm not the oldest one here. Haha, huzzah.
I'm the oldest one here.
And then the PlayStation wants a compliment. I mean, I'm happy to give the PlayStation a compliment. It's literally my favorite console, so I'm willing to give it like multiple compliments.
Yeah. As much as I love Sega, the PlayStation 1 is my favorite console.
There's something magical about that system.
It is a magical system. But now, if we're gonna talk about intros, so I remember one time I had a friend. This was after the this was I think during the summertime or something, but a friend of mine, he had gotten a Sega Saturn for his birthday or Christmas or something.
Oh.
And we were doing a sleepover, and they were like, hey, let me show you this game. And I'm like, okay, cool, And I had never seen any games for it or anything like that, so I know that completely blind reaction. They pop in Guardian Heroes, and I see that animated intro for the first time, and I was literally blown away. I was in stunned silence because at that point, I had just played Genesis, so and Super Nintendo, so I was not used to things like that. I was not actually used to like full motion video in a game, so I was like, I just sat there and just replayed the intro over and over again. I was completely blown away that you could actually have like a video be playing. Yeah. And they knew it was going to blow my mind. They were like, hey, check this out. And it just was quiet.
Oh, you mean like literally the first game console ever developed by Ralph Baer? Yes, I know what the Magnavox Odyssey is. I know the Magnavox Odyssey 2 is.
Yeah.
I'm going to go right in a minute.
Also, my favorite game for the Sega Saturn, and also Uncle from Another World's favorite Sega Saturn game.
Yeah, I want season 2 of that so badly.
Yeah.
All right. I like. All right. We're getting pretty close to the fire here. I have to do this. Wait. All right. This is gonna be like, if you have not seen My Uncles from Another World, if you're a Sega fan, You really need to see this.
高文、セガのハードを選んだ人間がそう
Oh,
い
yeah.
った人生を歩めると思うなよ。
I could not stop laughing during this thing.
It is
Oh my
so
God.
good. It is so
And,
good.
and the thing is, I have a lot of opinions like this guy. Like I felt like I was watching my spirit animal.
Okay, like if we're doing the Knuckle for Another World, this is a bit off tangent. I have to show. The one where like he's not getting any views, so he turns into the elf girl, and he
Oh yeah, he's not getting any views for his Twitch stream, you know. But then he magically shapeshifts into an cute elf girl, and just immediately becomes a sensation overnight. Yeah, gets like millions of views, tons of subscribers, you know. Yeah, it's hilarious. And it's kind of a good commentary on you know VTubers and stuff. The link
getting close to let's see here. Getting close to the fire, but do you want to play Birth by Sleep Team intro? When everyone is talking like PlayStation 1 old, I'm back. Phil J. Price, my spirit animal. Yeah.
The link I just sent is like one of my favorite little Uncle clips.
All right. Let me just go put it up. Oh gosh. See,
let me teach you a song of my people.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. That's like a minute long. We can't really play that without getting copyright struck. So I'm trying to play these in like 10-second burst or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the one where the girl wants to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That first clip you sent me, we're playing it.
Okay. Yeah, you won't get copyright strike on that. Yeah.
All right, so Caster send us this.
Well,
oh my!
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Somebody had like that picture of like, hey, you're finally awake. They put it on a pillow.
Yeah, so
we dinosaur. Back in my day, teachers and parents said nobody will pay you to play video games. I don't know why the teacher's Southern. I'm just rolling with it.
Yeah.
Look, Talk, you might be the only one here older than me. Oh, this is a geriatric stream, I guess.
You know, I remember my teacher my second grade teacher told us that life is more than just Ninja Turtles and video games. And boy, did we prove her the fuck wrong. Because now you can have a career where you're talking about nothing but Ninja Turtles and video games and making millions.
I mean, okay, not only can you make a career playing video games, you can get a hot, loyal European wife, get married, have kids, settle down in Japan, literally retire off of video games, and just make videos I'm talking about PewDiePie here, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I never really was a fan of his videos, but I have so much respect for him. He won life. He has won the game of life. He has won capitalism. He has won the game of life. He's in post game now. The dude's in post game.
Yeah. See, like that's the thing. Is like I never cared for him. I didn't like him. I don't know why. I didn't understand the appeal of him. But yeah, he pretty much won the internet, you know.
Yeah.
And he basically hacked the system of life and just won. In Canada, the teachers don't have Southern accents.
Oh.
Well, maybe Southern Canadian. Okay.
I have to show you one of my favorite PewDiePie clips. This has nothing to do with video games, but this video is so funny. Okay.
90% of the time they arrive and I send them back because they just don't fit my hand. And so with these, we're gonna hear Felix in this video. I apologize about that.
Oh my god, how adorable is that? When PewDiePie just randomly makes a cameo on your video.
Yeah.
But yeah, good for him. Good for him. He's got a good life. I'm happy for him. I'm safe. I'm younger 93. I had a confessor tell me D&D will destroy your life.
Yeah.
Well, if you play D&D with like the modern audience of D&D, it'll destroy your life.
Mm-hmm. But I like how, intros can pretty much just bring you back to a point in your life. You hear a small snippet of something, and like, for instance, like if I hear the Police Knots theme, I start thinking about
Dude, get out of my freaking head! Get out of my freaking head! I was literally just going to look that up. I was like, literally, I'd opened up. I was literally like, you mother ducker! I was literally fingers on the keyboard. I was literally starting to look that up, and you say it. What the?
Well, you know what? You mess with a gravedigger, you mess with dark powers, my friend. So
Just KYS, bro. KYS. All right, you ready for this nostalgia? Listen to this nostalgia drop.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
Oh, you were in for a ride with that song.
Yeah.
You were in for a ride.
When he said PewDiePie, I thought you were going to play I'm a Wizard video. I'm not familiar with that one.
You're a wizard.
Hey, Black Reaper. I have arrived, and I did the raid and finally won. Bless my perfect Slobo Dragon Slayer. Hey, that's fine, bro. That's all good. And then you should look up Cobb's intro. Oh, that is copyright. That is copyright, bro. That'll get us to.
Yeah.
But one that let's see here.
And then of course like the Snatcher opening is like really fucking good too.
This one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one takes me.
Just get you hyped.
Oh, this one for sure. This game is so good.
Oh yeah.
Bro, okay, I guess it's just a matter of my price. All right, Caster. Oh God, my stream would get nuked so bad. $100 super chat, and I will do it. $100 super chat, and I will do the Gangnam Style. The stream will get nuked. It will get nuked like a mofo. But I will do it for $100 super chat. God, yeah, because it's like that. That's the stream will get nuked if I do that. But I'll tell you what. For a $10 super chat, I'll do the dance. No music, but I'll do the Gun on Sale jams. God, I can't believe I just said that. Bro, I'm listening to the stream. You started playing that, and my head whipped so fast. I hope you're okay. I hope you don't get whiplash. Spy Hunter with a Peter Gunn theme. Oh, yes. Yes. I don't have that money. Sorry, bro. Anyone got $100? I swear somebody actually does that. I don't. Oh my god. I'll do it. But Cass, do you think someone's going to be crazy enough to pay me $100 to nuke the stream?
There's some crazy bastard out there. Yeah.
Oh god. The X4 intro is pretty good. I'm trying to think of like I mean, there is the Final Fantasy VII intro, but I feel like we talk about Final Fantasy VII a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Okay, what's another good Final Fantasy intro? We talked about Final Fantasy VI last time. I have been trying to get
4.
to bust out the Truffle Shuffle ever since the algorithm. You got to pay for the pleasure. It's time to wake up. You got to pay for that pleasure. I am not a cheap date.
Final Fantasy IV's opening.
Okay. Don't tell me quick.
And you can even do the DS version, you know. Which I absolutely love the DS
He
version.
doesn't know me. If I was strapped for rent, I would do it. Thank God. Thank God for that. Yeah, FF10. Please hit it, Raven. Save your money.
See, I like this intro because you already get the basic premise that.
Oh, dude!
Yeah, that's loud as shit.
Oh, dude! Headphones, mother effort! Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that was loud as hell.
Yeah, your feedback, you're feedbacking, brother. You need to like headphones or something.
I'm feedbacking.
I have headphones in, so it's not me. Clearly,
I got headphones in, so it's not me. Clearly. Hold on. Right now.
All right, seems good for now.
But what I like about this intro is that you get all the information you need, like that. You know, the kingdom's up to no good, and you kind of feel like, you know, Cecil, he does what he's told, but you could tell there's that hesitation, and he kind of feels like, you know, that he's not doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. And when he tries to do the right thing, he gets betrayed by everybody.
Agreed.
But he still goes through with it, you know, through his convictions, and follow his, you know, then it leads to his whole, you know, story arc.
Yeah, Cecil's probably like one of my favorite characters, honestly. Yeah, FF10, but that was like, you know, that's like they got like all the cutscenes in. Kingdom Hearts has a good intro, and there's some feedback going on. Right, okay. Oh crap. Let's see here. Got one more intro. Warhammer Space Marine, Dante Inferno. One thing I've learned is if you don't have a ground on one of those splitters or headphones, PKN feedback. Wait, he did. Oh no. No.
Hey, you dug your own grave.
Wait. That's wait. I said $10. Okay. Let's put this into a conversion calculator. I might be safe here. $6.99 Canadian dollars equals $5.10 United States dollars. Oh, I'm safe. I said $10. So, Tell you what. There. That's what you get for $5. That's what $5 gets you. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. StarCraft 2. I honestly eat a lot of Blizzard stuff. Like World of Warcraft has a really good, like the intro cinematic it's legendary. Honestly, a lot of the Warcraft intro cinematics are really good.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of Blizzard intros are really good too.
Diablo, like the first Diablo. Tony Hawk Pro Skater has a really good intro. We can't play that because that's copyright hell, but that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, what else is iconic? Even like openings to games, I'll count those as intros. We did Skyrim. Yeah, BioShock definitely has a legendary opening sequence for a game.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, what are some of your other favorite openings in video games? Let us know. I always do love the ones that they like give you like the taste of Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's
No.
You shall not pass.
All right. Let's get this over with. I'll take it. My daughter spent the rest. Other option was 15 kids. All right. For the next, if you guys, I'm about to warn you guys. I got to see something you guys really don't want to see. I'm gonna take my shirt off.
If you have small children, look away.
Yes, this is not appropriate for kiddos. This is gonna get clipped. I by the way, guys, I hope you realize this clip is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. I know this, okay?
$20 and he'll sell the bathwater.
Fuck you. I don't know how to do the truffle shuffle, okay? Oh god. I need you guys. Oh god. Caster, you know that clip is gonna haunt me the rest of my life, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh fucking.
Hey, for once I didn't dig the grave,
Sorry, what I was saying, I kind of missed the last few seconds. I had my headphones off.
I said for once I didn't dig the grave, so
God damn it. Silent Joker, I am really sorry you had to walk into that. I am really sorry. Oh, Resident Evil has really good intros. I hope this goes viral. He says,
Silent Joker walks into the stream. What in the hell's going on in here?
I've seen American. Do not give Jared any ideas. Do not give him any ideas. I have seen worse, Nick. I'm an identical twin and my brother has no filter. Oh god, the things you've seen. Oh my god. All right, but let's get back on topic, please, for the love of God.
All right.
By the way,
I was saying, by the way, kind of unrelated, Amazon does sub bleach. So if you want to like it, just douse your eyes. You're fine.
All the bleach. All the mother effing bleach. Well, Coca-Cola has an acidity of 2.2, so if you want to blind yourself, I can just pour this into my eyes right now.
Yeah.
Oh god. Move over, Pence. All hail Hood and Raven. Wait. Is Pence not best girl anymore? He's gonna be very upset.
Or relieved.
This street, oh god, why are the Sunday streams becoming the most unhinged? I don't get it. But God dang it. Let's play. Oh gosh. I'm gonna play the Resident Evil 1 intro.
Uh-oh.
I like it because you know, like it's got like the live action.
Oh yeah, back when they thought you know, that was going to be the thing. You know, digitized
Bizarre murder case.
yeah, digitized actors and stuff.
He was in it.
You know, they recently
But
found all the
strangely,
actors.
most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
This is a really cool.
No!
Like,
No, it doesn't. It does not.
but I think this really is a cool clip, though. Like,
It is. It actually is. I would agree.
like it is hokey, but it does kind of set the mood. There's Brad Chickenheart Vickers.
I probably will do an OG Resident Evil 1 stream at some point. You're almost a Jill sandwich.
Yeah.
Trying to think here. Did Devil May Cry, the first game, have a good intro?
Oh hell yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, so I would say the intro really kind of crashed in.
Yeah. This is
Pence
iconic
is
right
still
here.
best girl. However, he's been.
Sorry, we closed at 9.
Pence
It's
is
like-
going to be very disappointed.
No password.
Just demon skulls on the wall. Love it.
Whoa, slow down, babe.
Isn't that like a clone version of his mother?
Nature calls?
Yeah, I know, which is kind of weird.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Oh gosh. And to think it all started because of a glitch in Resident Evil 4.
Yep.
At least the doctors say you're doing okay, and you had 4 people the second diagnosed that, so you're looking good. What? What's going on there? I'm trying to think here.
Is there a color version of that intro? No, I think it is all black and white for some of it.
I think it is. I think there is a color version of it. I just don't feel like looking it up.
It might be the director's cut.
I think Metroid Prime had a really good opening sequence.
Yep.
Really good slow burn, I would say, kind of leading up to that fight. Like we talked about Castlevania. Okay. I have to play the sequence. I may or may not be quoting this the entire time. It's time to wake up. No, we're not doing that.
You don't belong in this
world.
It was
Not by my hand.
that
I was once
again given flesh. I was called here.
Why is it really slow? It seems like it slowed down by like 10%.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Oh god, I love that intro so much. Yeah, basically saying the doctors say you good, you have the live stream double checking. Okay, cool. FYI, I'm sharing this Twitter. No! What have I done? I should have asked for more money. Good God. I have only myself to blame. I really do.
Yep. He's a cheap date, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm not. I'm not a cheap date. Oh, why you do this to me? Getting back to Sega games. Another game that I think had a really, really good intro. Caster note.
My father?
He's not as cheap as a petty hooker that's got to live up to something. This is not Yakuza. It's Shenmue.
Yeah. Which, you know what, I really do need to get. I really do need to get Shenmue.
I told you that will go viral through the Truffle Shuffle. Time will tell. To be fair, it's not the worst thing I've done on stream for money. There was this one time I was promoting a book. I was on another person's stream. He said if I twerked on camera, he'd back my book, and I did it. So yeah, that's gonna haunt me more than this. So
Tisk.
I am not this. I am not a smart mom, you know. But it is what it is. You were right. It's time to wake up. You were right. But yeah, so we're in the second hour here, so we're gonna open things up to general discussion. Anything video game related is on the table, and maybe some tangentially. So if you guys have any questions for me, anything you want our comments on. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. I mean, only on Tuesdays, really. Because remember, Tuesday's Gay Tuesday. Why do you think we call it Taco Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Caster, what games are you looking forward to, buddy?
Well, I'm looking forward to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night if it ever freaking gets here.
Tell us, please tell us, the
story of how the post office sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I get a find a brand new copy of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for the Xbox One, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna grab that because I can play it on my Series X, and it gets here pretty quickly, fairly quickly, because the guy like lives not too far away, just a few states over, but enough to get here quickly, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna enjoy it, get it Saturday. Awesome, it's gonna be here because Friday I checked it and it was like it's at the distribution center in the city, and I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. It'll be at my local post office in the morning. That's great. So then it's like I wake up 8 o'clock something. It's like, oh,
wait, you're saying it was time to wake up? You're saying it was time to wake up?
Exactly. So it was like 8 o'clock. I was like, okay, cool. It's out for delivery. Yay! Can't wait. Go looking forward towards the mail truck all day, right? Not about 9:37, so about an hour later, it says available for pickup, like a zip code away at the distribution center, and I'm like,
not
what?
bad. I mean, it could be worse.
It could have been worse, but I was like, why did they send it? It was out for delivery. Why did they send it back to the distribution center? So I go up there. Because it's like they close at 2, so I was like, all right, well, let me go up there as quickly as possible. It's like 1 o'clock. I'm like, let me get up there. So I get all the way up there. Go in there, got to wait in a long ass line. Thankfully, they got air conditioning in there, so it's not hot.
Yeah.
But like I was sitting there waiting. Finally, I get called up. I'm like, okay, here to pick up package. Here's my ID. Here's my tracking number and all that stuff. And they go back in the back to look for it. It takes them forever to go look for it. Come back. I'm already pissed off because they got nothing in their hand. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to go Karen here. So yeah. So anyways,
big waves.
Yeah. So anyway, she's like, "Oh, it's not here," and I'm like, "What do you mean it's not here? It says available for pickup." She's like, "Well, I don't know why it's not here in the building yet." I'm like, "But it literally says in the tracking that it's here." So I was like, "Why would you? Why if it was out for delivery, why would it go back?" And they're like, "Well, it could be because it needed somebody to sign for it, or it was too big, or there's something." I was like,
they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on.
Exactly. I'm like, lady, it's gonna be in a bubble mailer at the best. It's not gonna need that. So I don't know, but I got till tomorrow. I'm gonna be really pissed.
You remember that time you were sending me the Switch? You sent me the Switch Lite, and it was supposed to show up on one day, and they sent it all the way to Grand Rapids. So people who aren't familiar with Michigan, that is literally on the other side of the state. Okay. So
that's not the worst thing.
I'm on the eastern side. I'm southeastern Michigan. Grand Rapids is mid central, kind of Michigan. So if I'm here, Grand Rapids is here. So it's so it took a whole 2 more days to get here, but that was frustrating.
Yeah, but for instance, one time I bought something, and it was coming from. Oh, it was actually coming from another part of Kentucky. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be here super quick. I could, if I wanted to, I could have drove to the guy's house, but
probably would have been a better idea, to be honest.
Probably been a better idea, yeah. But it was an hour or two away kind of thing. So I was like, okay, so it's gonna be here super quick. That's awesome. So the guy sends it out, and it goes all the way to Richmond, Virginia.
What?
Yeah. It's a 2-hour away, and it goes to Richmond, Virginia. And I was like, what in the hell is going on? I contact the Richmond Distribution Center, and they're like, we have no idea why it's here. And I'm like, yeah, it's not stayed over. Why? It's so yeah. So so then it stayed there for a while. And I contacted the seller, and they were like, holy shit, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was going to do this. I was like, hey, it's not your fault, buddy. He said, hell, if it was going to be like this, I could have just fucking drove it to you. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, or you guys could have met halfway or something. All right,
yeah,
so this
exactly.
town is exactly halfway between the both of us. Let's meet there. An arrangement could have been made. That's kind of the point,
Yeah. Well, we just didn't expect that they would suck that bad. Just send it out of state. Eventually, it did get here, but I was just like, that was a ride. But I had another one where it went from it was supposed to come to me, and it went to at one point it went to Cincinnati, then it came back to Louisville, then it went to Cincinnati, then it came back to Louisville.
Make up your mind.
Then it went to Indianapolis, then it went back to Louisville. Yeah, it went through 3 states several times, back and forth. And I'm sitting there going, God, what the hell is
And I thought airline luggage was insane. I've had people tell me stories of they go on a trip to Europe or something, and their suitcase ends up in Shanghai.
Yeah. Well, there was a Saturday Night Live skit about that where it was called Jiffy Express, and it was we understand that you need when you need to have a package, you need to get there on time. Those are for the other guys. When it needed to be there 3 weeks ago, you call us. So he goes, what we'll do is we will backdate the package for you. and by your specifications, we'll add different things to age the box. So you see a guy with a stamp and it looks like a shoe print on it. And they send it back. They retroactively changed the post date to like 3 weeks prior. They got a guy step on it.
It's officially that this stream has gone down the drain.
Yeah. So like starts aging the box and like cutting corner, like ripping it up and stuff, putting little tears in it. And then finally shows it get to the guy and he's like, yeah, and you can see it got rerouted to Shanghai. And after that, we didn't know where it was, but luckily it came back to our warehouse and we were able to find it. And the guy was like, people get fired over this kind of crap. And he's like, and thankfully to us, she didn't.
Oh God, they broke your index. Those are like $1,000 headsets, especially like when you ordered them. Those are like really expensive back in the like. Oh gosh, like you might even have a felony claim there. Almost, I think. So Happy Dinosaur just read a few Fantastic Four comics. Which ones did you read, Happy Dino? I gotta be honest, like I'm still excited for like this is a video game stream, but I'll talk about it real quick. I'm still excited for Superman. Fantastic Four, I'm like, I'll probably catch it maybe whenever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, speaking of comics, I just want to say that my comic, Screecher number 4, An Owl's End, is currently in the sign-up phase, and if you could click the link in the comments, sign up. We'll get notified. We're launching October 3rd, and at 20 followers, I will drop another page. But just had to get that in real quick. They always say that, bro. They always say that you got to escalate. You got to figure out what your options are. They always say, of course. We the investigator ourselves and found nothing wrong. That's how it is.
Yep. So like. I one time sold my because I was needing money for like I was really desperately needing money for something, and I was
why didn't you just make it only corpses?
Yeah, I know I could have do that. Yeah, well, I don't want all the necrophiles to get in there, so But anywho,
but dude, of course vampires are necrophiles. They love a beautiful neck.
Mm-hmm. But so I was selling my entire Magic the Gathering collection, right? So I sold it on eBay, and I was going on a trip, and I needed money for the trip. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sell my entire Magic the Gathering. I don't really play that much anymore. It's just for nostalgic reasons. I have it. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of it, and make some money. So I got some money from it, sold it to the guy, shipped it out. Like it was supposed to be somewhere in Colorado. And I was like, cool. Went on my trip, had a great time, spent a month on vacation, come back and I got like a slew of emails from like eBay telling me that like if I don't get my shit together, they're gonna close my account, and PayPal and PayPal is like up my ass too. And I'm like, hold on, what is going on here? It never got to the guy. So what happened was it literally got lost in the mail. It got lost at the Colorado distribution center.
I can tell you exactly what happened.
Oh, I know what happened.
Somebody stole them.
Exactly. Because they said because they sent me the top of the box that I had shipped it in, and they said this is all we found of it. And I was like, oh yeah, I know. Somebody got into it and stole the whole damn collection. So I had to. I had to like get on my knees and like beg eBay not to like fuck it because they had no idea I was on vacation, So they were like, oh, this asshole is took the money and run. And that's the thing. For the guy, that's what he thought. I took the money and just ran. So I contacted the guy, apologized profusely. I said, I don't know, I've been gone for a month. I'm so sorry. He was pissed. So I had to refund him his money. So now I'm in the negative because now I had to I already spent that money that I had raised. So I had to give him that. I had to like call PayPal and be like, okay, don't suspend me, please. They thought I was really trying to like
don't hurt me. No more.
Pretty much. They thought I was trying to swindle this guy, and I was like, please, please, please don't do it. So I had to get on my knees and just beg both these companies, and then the guy. I was like, look, and he, he's still pissed off, but I was like, look, I'm the real victim here. I just got, you got your money back. I'm out of freaking lifetime collection, because some asshole in Colorado was like, ooh, magic cards, See here. Hold on. I need.
Yep, I'm already on it. I'm bot hunting.
Okay, I was I'm about to activate my mod powers.
Yeah, yeah. Just hold down the stream while I take care of this.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite Fantastic Four movie? There is no good Fantastic Four movie. That's the thing.
2005. 2005.
There's no good one. They've never made a good one. The only good thing about the first Fantastic Four, well, technically that's not the first one, but the one with Jessica Alba is the only good one because we get to see Jessica Alba. It's the only one. But
I've never seen the Roger Corman one.
Yeah, I've never seen one either. Yeah, but that one was just made for.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. It's time to wake up.
Yeah, that one was only made just to keep the copyright.
Yeah, same thing.
Which was kind of a dick move.
Yeah, Hood of Raven. That was a bot. I believe I got it. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did or not, but I believe I got it.
And then the more recent Fantastic Four movie, the one with like a black Johnny Storm, I believe that I've heard conspiracy theories about it, and I believe it that one was also made.
Oh,
just
it definitely was. It was. Yeah. It definitely was.
Just to satisfy the copyright law.
Here's the thing, though. I watched it like a couple of months ago for the first time, the Josh Trank one. And Josh Trank said he had a much better movie. I kind of believe him because, like, the first two acts are, like, kind of decent. Like, it's kind of got a nice little thing going on. But you can tell the third act, they just like, all right, get this guy out of here. Let's just do some generic slop for the third act. Like, I'm not saying the Josh Trank version is, like, this hidden masterpiece, but it is better. And, yeah.
Well, and that's something I don't understand because it's like, okay, I understand you're like, okay, we need to keep the copyright, so let's just slap out a movie as fast as we can. But the thing is, this is a pretty big IP that you're dealing with. Why not just put in the effort and make a good movie and make millions of dollars? Put in the effort.
I will say 2005. I will defend that. Well, that is like the one movie I will defend because I think they got the family aspect of Fantastic Four. I think Julian McMahon made a good Doom. I think that movie is like the best of the bunch. The second one, it's not as good. I just.
Well, it's like saying which is your favorite turd. It's like,
yeah, that's the problem with Fanforstic is it's too much of a slow burn. That's really the problem with the movie is it takes too long to get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly,
all the cool stuff you saw in the trailers is from at least an hour and a half in the movie. Like the whole clip of Reed where he's like literally melting because he doesn't know how to control his powers. That's an hour and a half into the movie,
Yeah, like I think, hopefully this new Fantastic Four movie, hopefully they take the 2008 Hulk movie route and just, we'll give you the barest of bones of an origin story in the opening sequence, and then the rest of the movie can just hop on because at this point, if you don't know the Fantastic Four's origin story, then well, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, I will agree. Michael Chiklis as the Thing. Okay, to me, Michael Chiklis as the Thing is right up there with Hugh Jackman in Wolverine.
Oh, he did a fantastic job as the Thing, yeah.
And like they put him in an actual costume, and it works. Today, it's like he's a guy in a suit, but just him being an obvious guy in a suit, it looks so much better than any CG.
Oh yeah. Oh, the prosthetic makeup was really good. Like they should have. That's why I always say practical effects will always trump special effects for the most part. You know, there's some things that yes, I understand. There's some things 3D you can only do with 3D, and I understand that, but practical effects will always be the best, especially if you put a lot of heart and soul into it. You know. Let's see here. I do have nostalgia for Michael Chiklis, Jessica movies though. Yeah, I think a lot of it is. I think a lot of the love for it is nostalgia glasses though.
I wouldn't say nostalgia glasses per se.
But oh my god, the Rise of Silver Surfer. Oh my god, I was embarrassed at that one. Galactus is just a big old smoke monster. We can't have a giant man, coming to the planet, even though that's what he's been for forever.
So I'm scrubbing through the bridge scene for reasons, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you say it's nostalgia that of why you like Fantastic Four.
This is so wrong.
Oh, I already said, yeah, she's the best part of it. Exactly. Yeah. I was like, that's the best part of the movie right there.
They use a Thing costume. Yeah, I've seen pictures of it. It does look good. Green Lantern is not the worst movie ever.
I will say this: Ryan Reynolds as the Green Lantern is not that bad. Green Lantern is a terrible movie.
I think the movie is okay. I'll be honest.
Definitely could have had better villain setup. Oh boy, I love how they had the post credit scene. Like they was really going to get a sequel to that movie.
There's something special about bad movies that have post credit scenes. Like, oh, we're definitely going to have a sequel here. But I will say this though: Mark Strong as Sinestro was actually surprisingly good. I think Mark Strong was a great Sinestro.
Yeah, it's just this was the point in where they were doing a lot of stupid shit that they should have been doing, like the CGI mask.
Michael Clark Duncan as Kilowog was perfect casting. Rest in peace, you beautiful teddy bear. I just want to say that I miss I miss Michael Clark Duncan, but him as Kilowog, perfect casting.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like I thought. I think I'm waiting for a good Green Lantern movie, and I hope that maybe with this new Superman movie, hopefully people will not be scared if Nathan Fillion can actually do a good Guy Gardner and actually portray him good and everything, and they actually make a good version of this. Hopefully we can get a good Green Lantern movie out of this.
The problem with Green Lantern is the IP itself. You need to have a high special effects budget to do it properly. With it being in space, you have a lot of CG because of the ring. And the problem with Green Lantern is it's not a big enough property so that the studios are willing to give the money to make a proper Green Lantern movie. And then that's why a lot of Green Lanterns suffer on screens, because he's not a big enough character for these studios to easily justify.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, that movie. That movie, that movie. Any time someone watches that movie, they lose 5 IQ points.
That movie has some of the most unintentional, funniest shit ever. Oh my God, that movie is so terrible. What a way to wreck a career.
I mean, to be fair, her career it didn't really impact her career too much.
Oh, it definitely hurt it though.
It was more of a
but,
setback
man.
than anything else.
Oh yeah, what a setback too, yeah. And I mean, and the thing was, she was all for it. Like she really wanted to do this, but man, they.
God, this is so bad. This is so bad.
It's so hokey. That's the thing. It's like it's a good. I would say this is a good bad movie.
It's not. No, it is not a good bad movie. It isn't. Oh God, it falls into color.
I think it's a good bad movie to sit there and riff with a bunch of people. I think it's that kind of good movie.
I'm going to say this. Catwoman is the movie that you do a lot of weed, you smoke a lot of weed, you order a pizza, and then you put it on and have fun. Then it's entertaining.
I'm saying, like I'm saying, like the movie is unintentionally hilarious with how bad it is, and that makes, to me, that's the best bad movies, is the ones that have no self-awareness that they're that terrible, but they're playing it 100% straight. Those are the best ones.
Happy Dinosaur, Catwoman is not the worst comic book movie.
Kingdom, Ducky? Like they say, Val. Try.
It is not the worst comic book movie.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. When I was a kid, I actually liked this movie.
What?
As an adult, as a kid, I actually liked that movie. As an adult, I have no idea what the fuck I was thinking.
You were a stupid kid.
I was, I admit. But I tell you what, for a young kid, that scene is very awkward and confusing.
Hooded Raven, there's a lot of pothead movies. I'm just going to say that. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to say Dragon Ball Evolution was a worse adaptation because Catwoman, they at least tried to play it straight to a degree. Like, as an adaptation of Catwoman, it's actually not bad. Like, as an adaptation of the character, strictly to like how they got the character.
It does what it's supposed to do as an adaptation. You know, it's not a good one, but it does it because you know it's Catwoman. You know her. You know they give her an origin story. Like, yeah, it is the character.
Dragon Ball Evolution is just insulting.
It is insulting. It's a completely different, character completely. It's another bad adaptation that I really liked as a kid. Was the original Captain America movie made in 1990, where Cap just straight up robs a guy.
Well, if we're talking
straight up commits Grand Theft Auto.
If we're talking about like weird comic adaptations, do you remember that one time that David Hasselhoff played Nick Fury?
Vaguely, I remember that.
All right. He says, "My memory is a little fuzzy, but they do in the Catwoman movie again. They brought it back to life. Yeah, it was meant to kind of resemble the scene from Batman Returns, vaguely. Bullshit. It's like changing Bruce Wayne's name and origin story. Okay, that is fair, Happy Dinosaur. But
else I want to show you.
Yeah, so there's a Nick Fury movie with David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, but see, David Hasselhoff actually, I think he would, he looks like a good Nick Fury.
But that's not the original. There's a Captain America movie from the 70s.
Oh, but I think I think there is. It might have been tied with the Spider-Man from that era too. Because I know they tried to actually do an MCU early with
get the fuck out of my head! You're doing it again.
What?
I was
Yeah.
literally looking up.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. So that's Thor. Like they were kind of doing an MCU thing.
Yeah. They're gonna have like the Spider-Man, Thor, the thing, the Hulk, all that. Now, see, like that transformation sequence was amazing because it's just what's his name ripping through a small shirt, but it does what it needs to do.
Oh, congratulations, but that's pretty good. Oh gosh, these streams go off the rails.
Time to wake up. Them fighting words.
Oh.
I remember watching that as a kid and being very disappointed because I was like, this is not what I was expecting.
Oh, you know what's really funny? I was looking for the Avengers back when it first came out. I actually came across the Avengers, which was a British TV show. Actually, they did make a movie about it in the '90s, which, from what I understand, was not that good.
Yeah, it had Uma Thurman, didn't it?
Uma Thurman and Ray Fiennes, I believe.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Well,
wasn't Sean Connery the villain?
I don't know. I just know that the Avengers had Diane Rigg as Emma Peel.
Yeah.
And, you might know her as Tessa from On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Extraordinary crimes against the people and the state have to be avenged by agents extraordinary. Two such people are John Steed, top professional, and his partner, Emma Peel, talented amateur.
Now that is a woman. Ooh.
Yeah. But the fun fact, the reason why Johnny Storm wasn't in the 70s Fantastic Four cartoon, that he was replaced with Herbie, was Marvel sold movie rights to make a Hulk-style movie with him.
Interesting.
Okay.
That would have been interesting if imagine an alternate time where Johnny Storm got so popular, he stopped being a Fantastic Four character. Because remember, the original Human Torch was his own character.
Yeah, and he fought the Submariners as like our arch enemy, basically.
Yeah.
They fought for a long time.
All right. So Caster, what's your opinion on the Super Mario Brothers '93 movie, Trust the Fungus?
When it first came out, I liked it initially, but as time came on, my brain was like, "Yo, this is a terrible movie."
Yeah, but it is so bad it's good.
It was one of those movies where, like, as a kid, you really wanted it to be good. So, like, every little reference that they did include in it, you were like, "Oh my god, this is so cool, amazing." But then as you start watching it, you're like, later on, as you start watching it, you're just like, "Yeah, this is a terrible movie."
What's your things on the fungus?
Fungus is gonna kill us. Let's get out of here before this fungus stuff eats us alive.
I want to say that I don't know if this is true, but I want to say this movie is the origin of Mario.
Yeah, it is. Okay, book talk. That's actually fighting words. I genuinely love League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I love that movie.
I don't think I've ever watched that movie all the way through.
I will say, if you want League of Extraordinary Gentlemen but better, watch Penny Dreadful, which is a TV show they did for Showtime. It's basically League of Extraordinary Gentlemen but better.
Didn't Johnny Storm solo sans the rest of the team on Super Friends cartoon? No, you're thinking of Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Yeah, that had Firestar and Iceman. That was Firestar and Iceman.
Firestar and Iceman. Yeah, I think you
might
be thinking of that.
I used to watch that show as a kid. That show was amazing. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends was such a good show.
Yeah, because Johnny Storm would have been in Marvel, so he wouldn't have been on the actual DC Super Friends.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because it wasn't called Justice League or anything. That it was just called the Super Friends. Like and I love how like the that's how they're known in universe. So even like Legion of Doom was like we'll finally defeat the Super Friends. I'm like, that is just the lamest name ever.
And don't forget, it's the Wonder Twins. You also have the Wonder Twins there.
Oh my god, the back in the 2000, like late turn of the century. Wow, God, I feel fucking old. Like around 2010 or so, I'd say. Adult Swim did a series of little shorts with the Wonder Twins, and that shit was so hilarious. Just making fun of them. My favorite one was where they had to go save a guy from a bear because he was in a cave and the bear was going to attack him. So they're like, form of a gopher. And the guy's like, what? And then he's like, shape of a puddle of water. So they make a 2-inch gopher moat around him. Yeah. And the bear just walks over and just mauls him.
I'm Jaina, and we're the Wonder Twins. Today we'd like to talk about what's real and what's make-believe. That's right, Jaina. Sis, the thing of it is, have Wonder Twin powers activate. So before you go and try to mutate into an Algorithm Rhythm Tiger or a giant bucket of ice water, remember this simple phrase. Wait a minute. How come I always change into something lame like ice? I'm always a wave or a puddle. I don't know, Zan. This isn't the time or the place to get into this. Well, when are we going to talk about it? What kind of superpower do I really have? I mean, when you get right down to it. Zan, relax. I could get beaten by a sponge. Wouldn't even have to be an evil sponge. Just Zan. I'm serious.
The opinions expressed in this editorial are not necessarily those of
Yeah. But these ones these ones were for like Adult Swim. But yeah, so they make a 2-inch gopher moat. I'm saying that backwards. A 2-inch gopher moat, which the bear just walks over and mauls the guy. So it cuts to like the funeral of the guy, and they're talking about what lessons they learned. And the mother is like, I learned a lesson. I learned that a 2-inch gopher moat won't stop a grizzly bear. It's like, it goes, you could have turned into an ice cage, or you could have turned into another bear or a dinosaur to fight him off. But no, you chose a 2-inch gopher moat, and now my son is dead. And she just smacks everyone, including the monkey.
Yeah, Robot Chicken is really good. What the hell is an aluminum falcon?
Yeah, what the hell is aluminum falcon? Hold on a second, I'm really busy.
All right. He's calling collect.
Where are they going? I don't know. Just give me a turkey club. like they call them for lunch. They're like, now where was I? Oh yeah. Who's gonna give me a loan, jackass? That thing wasn't fully paid off. He's like, wait a minute, you've been orbiting, you've been lost in space with 2 weeks trying to get a signal? Oh, you must smell like leathery burnt bacon. Or no, he goes, no. He goes, you must smell like feet wrapped up in leathery burnt bacon.
Oh my god, that is an image.
He's like, if you get your 7'2" asthmatic ass back here, I'll tell everybody what a whiny bitch you were about Panda or Panda Bear, whatever the hell her name was. It's like, oh geez, he's crying. Oh man,
I love that short.
Yeah, the Robot Chicken Star Wars ones are always funny. The Super Friends ones I like also, where they replace Batman with like the Hispanic janitor. They're like, look, he's just a human, just like you, Batman. You son of a bitch.
But yeah, let's see here. Video game intros. Do we love them or do we hate them?
I absolutely love them. Just depends, if they're. That's the thing is like the thing about a video game intro is it has to be, I think, sweet and to the point, setting up the story, getting you pumped for the action, getting you pumped for the game, telling you the lore and everything, what's going on, and don't be like Kojima and have a 5-hour opening.
Oh, no, you want to know one game that does it very badly? Final Fantasy 16.
Oh my god.
That game is like a half hour of like it's like you open to these monsters and you just press triangle a couple times to have a bird shoot some fireballs, and then you go to the battle. You finally like, okay, cool, I can control a character. You walk 10 feet, and then you get more cutscenes, and I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, Soul Reaver Part 2 is like that. There's like a 10-minute cutscene of just exposition dialogue of when you start the game. A 10-minute cutscene, and then it leans into like gameplay, and then goes straight back into another cutscene. And it's like, good Lord. But that was the era when people were like, well, early PlayStation 2 games were doing that because they were like, oh, we could have these long story, movies in a game, basically. But they realized that's not what gamers want. Like, we like cutscenes, but they gotta be to the point.
I think Metal Gear Solid probably does it the best because I think it just feels like because it's like the rhythm of the scene. Because Kojima cuts the intro to Metal Gear Solid 1 like it's the opening title sequence of a movie.
Yeah,
and it like introduces the characters and the plot, and it like builds up to it.
Yeah,
and so I think it works a little bit better. And like, yeah, it does the same thing. Like you control it, and then you instantly get into a call. But it's all utilitarian. It's not like, oh, we're trying to do the world. It's like, okay, this is what you got to do, kind of thing.
Yeah. But then they went completely off the rails in 2 because they had like 20-minute, 40-minute cutscenes in that game.
I would say,
and I don't need to know about Otacon's past.
I would say Metal Gear Solid 5 also has this problem a little bit because, well, you are learning stuff like that hospital level. While it does function as a tutorial, it's also story-wise stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of goes on a little bit too long, in my opinion.
Well, like for instance, so in Metal Gear Solid 2, you meet up with Otacon's stepsister, right? And there's a thing about it where she has hydrophobia, which why she's on a freaking oil rig thing in the middle of the ocean, I have no idea why. But she has hydrophobia where she can't swim. So you have to calm her down and try to like get through these swimming sections with her on your back and try to get through there. Well, they go on this whole exposition of why she has hydrophobia, and it's this huge long lore dump about how Otacon was banging his stepmom, didn't realize that she had fell in the pool and was drowning while he was banging his stepmom. And I'm like, do we really need this? Is this really necessary for the story? Come on. Like,
like you want to talk about like unnecessary details for Metal Gear games. Do you want to know why Whisper hardly wears any clothes?
Because
she breathes through her skin.
Yeah, she wears through her skin.
Being fully clothed would be suffocating her.
Yeah.
Kojima, you horny bastard! Just say you liked her naked. Which
you horny genius.
The actress is cute as hell. Okay, like the model like he used for Quiet, she is cute as hell. Like I get it, you had a beautiful woman. Hey, Nathan Brown.
It's time to wake up is absolutely right. I'm sorry, Book Talk is absolutely right. Final Fantasy has been bad since 13. Yeah. Sequel to Spaceballs.
What did I just walk into?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the thing about why his stepsister has hydrophobia, and it was like they could have done anything. They could have said like, oh, she fell and hit her head while she was swimming one time and she almost drowned, or they could have done anything. No, they had to make this whole roundabout reason that he was banging his stepmom, and they didn't realize that she was in the backyard pool by herself, and she was drowning, and when they found her, they had to like revive her and everything, and I was just like, okay. I'm just sitting there like thinking like Snake it or Raiden is just listening to this like, all right.
Part of me does kind of like respect how unabashedly horny Kojima is. Oh, speaking of Kojima, there's something he recently said that I found especially hilarious. He's like, why don't you have any Asian women in your games? It's like, oh, Asian women, their skin is so complex, and it was a Kojima explanation, which what boils down to is he's a Westaboo. Kojima is a Westaboo. He is a Western weeboo.
I can respect that.
Yeah, yeah. Nathan, in the writing circles, we call that the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the reason why Kojima doesn't have any Asians is because he wants his Western girls in there.
Yeah, Mei Ling is the only Asian girl you're gonna get. That's it.
Oh my god, you're so hot! I want to bang you. If someone gets that reference, extra points. It would be quite the Metal Gear awesome. I miss when Ego Raptor was an animator. I'm just gonna say that. Because like I actually do enjoy like his old sequelitis videos. I think they're rather insightful. Like I don't agree with some of the stuff he says, but like I can see his logic, and I respect it. You know, I respect his opinion on some of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But did you ever watch any of Ego Raptor's old animation videos?
Here and there.
Like he did Metal Gear Awesome, which was
funny. Yeah.
Which I may or may not have pulled up.
The suit. Hey, what's up, Snake? Can I take off the suit? Yeah, whatever, but it's pretty fucking cool.
Hello, Sally Snake.
Oh my god, hotness, I want to bang you.
It's so bad. It's so bad, but I love it. Dude, evil guy. Damn, run way to hit that.
I'm gonna hit that. Yeah, damn right. Mm.
So, I'm gonna go back to the Spaceballs talk. Yeah, they greenlit a sequel. I think it's 10 years too late. I think it should have come out when like the sequel trilogy was doing its thing. And here's the thing: Mel Brooks just turned 99. Do you really think he's that involved with this movie? Like, I'm not saying he's completely absent from the production, but like, he's not doing the day-to-day running of this movie.
Oh no, he's probably like on the upper part of everything, but he's not. Yeah, he's probably not in the nitty-gritty.
Like, even if he's on set every day, he's not the one directing. He's just there observing. Maybe they ask him some stuff every now and then, kind of thing.
Yeah, he'll be like an executive producer. You know, he'll be like overseeing things, but not. He's not in the nitty-gritty doing stuff.
And I guarantee you, he's not going to get on his knees to play Yogurt again. He might do. He's doing the voice. I'm pretty sure he'll probably do the voice for Yogurt. But like Yogurt, like it's either going to do a puppet or CG. Probably CG.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like I always wanted a sequel to Spaceballs. My theory is the only reason it's getting made is I don't know if you noticed, but like the whole cast is returning. They're also having Bill Pullman's son is in the movie.
Okay.
So I think one of the things that helped got this movie made was Bill Pullman wanted another movie for his son.
Okay.
And I guess he's playing the son of Lone Star, which, fair enough. Who better to play your son than your actual son? So, whatever. I did like him in Thunderbolts. And also he was Bob in Top Gun Maverick, which, oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard, but apparently they're doing a Top Gun Maverick sequel, which, sure. Yeah, so what did you think of Top Gun Maverick?
I've never seen it.
What?
I never saw it.
Have you seen Top Gun?
Oh, but who hasn't seen Top Gun?
You need to see Top Gun Maverick. I'm telling you, brother, it is good. Is what you're eating tasty?
Absolutely.
What's for dinner, brother?
Pulled pork.
Oh,
yeah,
that does sound really good. All right, so I guess we'll start kind of wrapping up here a little bit. Tuesday we'll be playing some Super Nintendo games and anything else you suggest. Friday for the 4th of July, we will be reviewing Captain America: The First Avenger. Jared will be in attendance. It's pretty cool. Saturday, we're continuing KOTOR. We will return to the 8 o'clock. I just did it at 7 yesterday for Jared. But I will say the week after the next will be a little bit weird. Okay. I guess we got some comments. I'll get back to this. Sequelitis Hollyweird is going broke and is breathing new life. Yeah, that sounds about right. While we're talking about parodies, I bring in Wonder Twin powers. I'm not saying that word. Yes, they are related. I highly recommend Chrono Trigger in a nutshell. Give her some laughs.
No.
Right. Yeah, I can check that out. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, next week we'll be talking about video game movies. It's like the whole gamut of them, so that'll be pretty fun. Caster, you realize this means we'll be talking about Mario Brothers movie some more, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to, yeah.
So in about 2 weeks' time, I do have a convention. So the regular streams that I would do on the 11th, 12th, and 13th will not be happening. I'm going to try and do a stream on the 10th. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm thinking something video games. I need to figure it out. There will be a stream on the 8th, but starting from the 15th, we'll be doing stuff again. That's how it's going to work. So yeah, next week we'll talk about video game movies. That'll be pretty fun. But Caster, anything else you want to say before we go?
No. I think I'm pretty good. Thank everybody for being here. Appreciate it, as always.
Yep. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Caster. Thank you, It's Time to Wake Up. Thank you, Nathan Brown. Thank you, Hood Raven. Thank you, The Goddamn Bacon. Thank you, Book Talk. Thank you, everyone who showed up. And I'm really not looking forward to that clip going viral, but, it is what it is. It's been Nick from the Phoenix Press. And remember, I can only show you the door. I'm never doing the Shuffle again.